Hello, hello, hello. We are 27 hours away from midnight. And I'm going to be saying goodbye to this wonderful city that we were given here in the War Within, Thornagle. I spent a lot of time discovering and looking through the city just a few years ago, a couple years ago. Definitely one of my more fond places because of the Dwarven kind of ties there. But I'll be sad to see it go, but I'm very excited to start something new as well. I felt similar to Borealis, to be honest, as an Alliance player. Borealis is a really good city. What I know for sure we're going to do today is I'm going to go do this Outland Cup. Apparently they added new rewards to it, and I also just don't think I did the Outland Cup yet. It might be the first time it's out, I'm not sure. But I don't believe I've gone and done it yet. So that's like the dragon riding races that they add to like the old zones and stuff. On which I also find it very ironic and hilarious that I had been playing so much classic and now I'm going right back to the Outland. But some irony there for sure. But that's definitely what I'm going to do first. I'm going to try to go through all the races. I'm not the best dragon rider in the world, just to be clear here, so don't clown on me too much. But I'll do my best. I I didn't want to do anything on retail yesterday because, you know, I was planning on playing on stream, and so I didn't want to like waste the stuff that I think is fun to do. Although I did do a little bit of stuff, but nothing fun. And I was on TBC last night, and I was trying to do a heroic Arcatraz before bed. And just if you've watched the stream while I've been playing Classic, you've just seen these terrible groups, these terrible situations that I've gotten myself into on Classic. And it was like, for this particular group, it was the priest healer. I'll just take this and sell it then. It was a priest healer, and it was first boss in Arcatraz, and he was like, kind of like, we wiped to the first boss. The first boss is a little bit tricky if you don't know in there, especially if you don't know what to do. Like if you're a Classic player, especially. And the priest was like condescending to the tank. The druid tank, he was fine. Like he didn't really know what he was doing either. But you know, whatever. He was like, clearly this dude had played a lot of Classic WoW, the priest or whatever, and like had like this thinks he's an awesome or something thing. And so we wipe or whatever, and I'm like, hey, actually, let's just do it this way. And I like show them what to do and stuff like that. And you know, I think it was 3 total times that we wiped. But the priest is trying to tell everyone what to do, but he keeps getting hit by the one mechanic every time, right? Every single time he gets hit by it because he can't dodge it. If you don't know, it's like a 1 to 2 second cast. It might literally be like a 1.5 second cast. And it's a big Shadow Nova. But there's a lot of things in the room that you can LOS it with. There's pillars, there's the hallway, there's little cutouts in the wall. All kinds of ways you can LOS this thing if you really want to. And on Heroic, you probably should. So, you know, and again, it is a fast cast, but still, you see him cast it, and it's like 1/1000. Like you can go like quite a few steps, right? You can go like what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 steps in that amount of time. So it is quick for sure, but like you have to dodge it, especially if you're under geared. Like I think these players were a bit under geared because they were taking a lot of damage when they got hit. Like they have low stamina. But the priest is just hit by it every time, while also and that's the crazy thing about Classic players, right? Is that they can be terrible and condescending at the same time, and it's the most frustrating thing because a lot of times in retail, at least the condescending people are often like actually good players. Not always, but very often they are. Whereas on Classic, they'll be like the worst players are condescending, and so. Anyways, I was about to leave the group after the priest, you know, kept being himself, essentially. And then but he left the group first, so I whispered to him, and I was like, hey man, I was just about to leave the group too. You shouldn't be condescending when you're absolutely terrible at the game or something like that, right? And then then to the rest of the group, I was like, I'm sorry guys, that's enough Classic WoW for me. And I just logged off and went to bed. I went to bed a bit early, I'm done with that. That doesn't mean I won't play at all, but that means that, man, just so many bad experiences on there in so little time. It's kind of crazy. There's Vulture. Dragonflight, the goated expansion. Where Ret was really powerful for like 1 or 2 weeks. And I was stuck on Prague and didn't even get to log any kills while Ret was powerful. A lot of people here, I assume for the dragon riding thing. But I guess some people may just like this place. It's a good city. You know, I'm not gonna miss it. Like, I don't miss it as much as I'll miss Dornegal, but it is a good city for sure. Nice layout. I don't know why it dismounted me there. Okay, let's see if I can remember where this guy's at. I think he's over here. Hello. The Outland Cup. Okay. And supposedly there's new stuff. Okay, there's a tabard. Can't really see it with my beard. Cloak. Oh, I like those. I don't care for the helm. Okay, so there's different... There's all kinds of stuff here. Oh, the silver. I kind of like the silver tabard. There's all kinds of stuff. A toy? I mean, I have a bunch of these already. Vial of Endless Scales. Embrace Infinity, randomizing the look of your customizable skywriting mounts. That's kind of interesting. Check your pennant. A flag. I like that. Outlandish Racer's helmet. I like that. Outlanders. So this is... I don't think I bought the stuff from the last one either, so... So there's a lot of stuff to get. Let's go ahead and do it and then try to buy everything, I guess. Okay, so I assume we just have to go to Outland now. We have the Hellfire Hustle, the Coilfang Caper, Blade's Edge Brawl, Talar Tear, Razorthorn Rise Rush, Arkandon Coaster, Tempest Keep Sweep, Shatrath City Sachet, the Shadow Moon Slam, the Echo Dome Excursion, the Wormwall Wingding, the Sketted Scramble, and the Fell Pit Fracas. Alright. How do we get to Outland? We need Shara City. Exodar. There we go. I guess you could take like the thing to Hellfire too, if that guy still exists. Guy that portals you to Hellfire. Okay, I've been spending a lot of time here on Classic, so let's get out of here before I get PTSD. Although one of the races is here. I couldn't imagine doing this race back in 2007 or whatever, or 2008 when my computer barely worked. I couldn't even walk here, let alone fly here or dragon ride here. Let's just do the regular course. Oh gosh, there's lots of stuff to get clipped on in here. Oh, go. Oh, I already missed one. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Okay, I just want to start over. That was bad. So I have to go through this blacksmithing area. All right, let's do a redo on that one. Through the blacksmith. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff to get clipped on here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Out here's not going to be as bad. Oh goodness. Hey. Through the Scryer's Tier. I've been spending a lot of time here as well. Are we gonna go through Aldor too? Looks like it. I haven't actually clipped anything yet, but I constantly feel like I'm going to. Okay. Okay, so I was 10 seconds under the gold time, so I could probably do that one on a harder one. That was crazy. Speak with me to find more races nearby. Right now I'm just going to try to complete all of them. Let's go to Hellfire. I know there's one here. Oh, there it is. The Hellfire Hustle. Am I ready for leveling? I sure am, MDS. I am more than ready. I'm going to take my time. Like, I'm still going to go fast because I'm going to kill stuff fast. Because I have, you know, gear to kill stuff fast. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to read all the quests because I did it on the beta. I'm going to watch all the cutscenes. But I am super excited for it. I'm hoping the servers start off pretty stable and everything. If not, then we'll just lock back in Friday. Ooh, hit something. Ugh. Really easy to hit yourself on these jagged barbs here. Yo, Mario, what's up, man? Don't worry, I'm not on Classic. I'm just in Outland again. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. There's so many thorns to get stuck on. Oh, how am I? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I probably golded it barely. No, I was like way under. That one's hard. Early access, you can talk to pick every flower, not drive me crazy living with her. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I normally don't. I actually normally do that, but not on my first playthrough. But I'm gonna do it on my first playthrough here. I normally do it on like my second playthrough, and then I like rush my first playthrough. But I'm gonna take my time. To some degree. Like I'm gonna kill it. I'll be killing the enemies as fast as possible. I don't care about that as much. I also I will say, like, I'm not the best person because I don't like, I don't know. I guess a lot of people who care about the story are like, they think they're like screenwriters or something like that. But I definitely am not that. But I was really, from the little bit of the story that I know, from like the, you know, sometimes the NPCs talk out loud and stuff, you know, like voice act. From the little bit that I know, I actually was really enjoying the storyline in Midnight. So hopefully other people do too. But it could just be me not caring if it's like a Shakespearean prodigy or something. Like, I'm not looking for that. Okay, so what's this one all about? What are these? Oh, this is just here for the race. I'm like, what are these fire motes in the air? That's just for the race, duh. Like, these are not here normally. Oh, the dark portal. I like that a lot. Flying right there. I hope anybody accidentally flies through it and goes to blasted lands. This course is really cool. It's also not super hard so far. You don't have to worry about getting clipped on anything. Oh, we go over the dark portal too. Yeah, this is kind of sweet. I'm out of charges. That one was kind of sick. It's weird that I don't get anything for completing the race. I can't remember how this works, so I have to like complete it on like the different difficulties or something. I'll do this one on advanced to see if I get anything. I know there's like a cheat. Maybe you get the stuff from the achievements. Because there's like an achievement to complete them all, then there's an achievement to complete them all in advance. Or like get gold on all of them and stuff like that, maybe. Can't remember exactly how it went, but... I just realized since I had these green balls that I was probably supposed to be using my boost a lot more, so hopefully I can still gold this one. I did get gold, okay. Okay, so then I got badges for doing it. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's head up to Nether Storm. I always loved this ship over here. Me and my friend always thought that there was like going to be some like secret lore, some secret thing with this ship. I don't know why. We're such losers. Alright, let's go to... What one's this called? This one's called... The Tempest Keep Sweep. So I'm assuming we're going to be flying through Alcatraz and all that stuff. We'll just start with advanced. If we're going to be in the air, there might not be as much stuff to get clipped on. Okay, we're going down the pipes here. And we're going to not go through the portal. Don't go through the portal. Don't go through the portal. We already got Ashes of Alar, finally. Okay. We're swapping to Void here. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of like this. So this is probably not a very hard one. Nice little split the gap here. Gonna go underneath Alcatraz. Oh, we gotta split the gap again. Oh, no, 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 no. We hit the thing. Oh, no, that's very detrimental. That was a hard gap to split. Oh, gosh, we kind of got stuck there, too. Probably not gold. Oh, we did get gold still. They made these easier because the last one of these cups I did was a lot harder than these. which is probably a good thing, honestly. Do you get anything for these achievements? I don't know. A lot of people here doing this. Okay, this one's probably going to be a little bit harder in these ecodomes. There's lots of trees and stuff. We'll try the advanced just to keep doing it, but... there's probably lots of stuff to get caught on in here. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Can't see. Oh, we're just going through all the ecodomes, I guess. I do not like when I can't see the ring. Oh. Now we're going above one. Go through again. Try not to hit the trees. That's a long course, too. Yeah, we got gold there. That was a long course. 109 second for gold timer. That's almost 2 minutes. It's kind of crazy. Blade's Edge it is. Curious. At least nobody sits here farming motes of fire in retail. A lot of pointy stuff to get caught on, but as long as it doesn't get too close to it, it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, we got caught on one there. That's what we saved that for. What's that green thing? Alright, that one's short. Yeah, I barely got gold on that one, though, too. I did get stuck, so makes sense. Is there any other one in Blade's Edge? Coil Fang, Talar, Arcandon, Shadow Moon. Warmaw Wingding, maybe. Where's that at? Oh, no, that'd be in Nagrand. The Warmaw Ogres. You know, I don't even know what this place is for. I did like a quest in there, this bridge thing. Is this like how you were supposed to get there before flying or something? I want to check this out. Okay, so this is how you get to here without flying. Okay. See, I've always flown in here, so you could actually get here on your ground mount too. I didn't know this. That's kind of cool. This is probably the Coil Fang Caper here. Do advanced. Okay, we got purple things to avoid apparently. Oh, and oh my gosh. Okay, it's gonna be about impossible to get gold now. We'll try. Locking in. Oh, try not to hit the water. Oh yeah. This course is short. I did get gold. Oh wow, I got gold by 0.6 seconds. That was a hard one. Got caught really early on that one. Talar. Oh, that's also in Nagrand. So there's probably a few in Nagrand then. No, maybe only 2. I always like doing these things. Now, I would have liked if maybe it wasn't Outland because I just spent so much time in Outland, but... At least I'm on my slow, crappy Burning Crusade mount. I feel like Nagrand is made for dragon flying races. Oh, I missed a green thing. in the demon area. Ooh, that was a hard one. I get it. Yep. I was gonna say I thought that one might be a little bit tight because there's a lot of green balls, so you can like keep powering up your zoom or whatever. I wonder if people miss the PvP zones or whatever in expansions. There's somebody here. There's a level 80 here. Oh, the NPCs aren't here. Because then you have like Tolbarad. I mean, Asheron was bad. Maybe that's why people don't want him anymore. I really didn't like Asheron. Battle of Winter Grasp. I'd like to try the course. 4, 3, 2, 1. A lot of elevation change on this one. Oh, I thought I got stuck. Just like a camera glitch. Oh, that was a really short course. Okay, we did that one really quick though. All right. Hey, you got the hive mind. I guess we head to Terracar now. Arkandon could be pretty cool. Man, this one could be rough if you have to like if I have to fly through these little tunnels, that's gonna be really hard. Hopefully that they're not that crazy. It doesn't look like it. Not a lot of green things on this one. Usually that means the timer's a little bit more forgiving. I wasn't that forgiving, but yeah. Skedis. Last time I was here, I was making a guide because I was finally getting my Exalted Reputation with it. So I made a guide on how to get Exalted Reputation in, like, more modern times. For us sickos who like farming reputation. Got a player here. Okay, this one I'll be very surprised if I don't get caught on something. I'm going to save my turbo in case I do. There's a lot of Ericar, whatever, however you say their name, the bird people, buildings and trees and all kinds of nonsense here. What they should do is they should, like, the bronze timekeepers, like, when you come to these things, they should have, like, a little thing of, like, stuff you can do. Like, hey, you could farm your reputation with the Skedis if you never have. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Like achievements or items that you could collect in a certain area or something. That'd be kind of cool. Like each person. So like you talk to the timekeeper and they'd be like, "Hey, you can get reputation with these guys if you want." And then like sets you to the first step or something. Like go talk to this guy. That'd be cool. One thing I'll give a lot of credit to Burning Crusade for is some of the quest lines are really awesome. The quest lines in Shadow Moon Valley are really cool in Burning Crusade. Like the Terran Gorfine quests, and then the I don't know, the Cipher of Damnation quests. Those are really good. I love the idea of quests that you have to do for the end game. Like whether it's attunements or not, I just kind of like that. Like, hey, you got to do this really hard quest. It has a lot of steps. I know there are many players who would be very angry about that, but I personally would like it. It's, that was pretty easy. I'm not that far under though. I was farther under on the earlier ones. Although I was further under probably because I wasn't doing advanced. All right, let's head to is this the last one? Shadow Moon Slam, and then we'll probably do the first few again on the advanced. Okay, it's really close to the ground so far. I always thought it was sick that that's where you got like your Shattered Halls key. You had to like go to kill that random blacksmith or whatever. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was bad. We just have to spam. Oh my gosh. Yep. Let's just start over. That was bad. So I want to go over that hole probably. We'll just start over. That's 2 mess ups. So when we get to that cat or the fortress, we're gonna go over the opening, not through it. Let's not miss the circle this time. I think it was that one I missed somehow. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it was. Okay. Go down. Oh no, there. Oh no, there is one in there. I can see it. Oh goodness gracious, man. Well, there's no way we're gonna make this up, but we will try. You do have to go through that tiny little opening. What'd I get? I got silver. I was only 2 seconds off. Just have to go through there. It's crazy how your brain kind of remembers the course. Like I couldn't tell you where the rings are going to be or anything. My brain like just kind of remembers the general pattern after doing it a couple times. Okay, now we got to go through the hole here. Okay, we made it. We made it. We made it. Barely. Should have a gold here. There. Alright, so now, did we get an achievement? No, so you don't get an achievement for completing them all, so you must have to complete them all on like gold or something, or... Oh, because I didn't complete all of them on regular either. So let's go back up and do the Hellfire 2, and I think it's the Shatrath one. And then I started doing them on advanced, I think. Outland Cup? Oh. I don't know what the achievement would be. World events? No. Exploration? Probably not. I don't know where it would be. here. All right, let's do it on advanced. Wait. Did I already do it on advanced? So maybe it's just the first two I didn't do it on advanced. I thought there was one over here too. Vintage Bra. Razor for Thorn Rise Rush, I think. Was somewhere over here. Right there, yeah. Somehow gotta find. There it is. Should be right around here somewhere. This one's a little tricky with the thorns everywhere. I don't know where to go. Yeah, we'll restart this one. No problem. No problem. Follow the gold rings. Okay, do not go up that time. Uh-oh. Don't think I'm gonna get gold. This one was very forgiving on regular, but I did get gold by 0.7 seconds. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. Talar Tear. Outland Reverse Prize. Talar Tear Advance. I should have done that one already. Oh, I might have skipped it. That's why I didn't get the achievement. I didn't do Talar down there. I didn't do the chat one on advanced either, though, so let's do that. Wait, I did Talar Tear. That was the one where I flew over Kilsara Fortress. I did get that. Talar Tear. Maybe I didn't click advance. That's possible. Let's go do that real quick. Alright. Advance. Maybe I accidentally clicked just regular last time. Yeah, I definitely remember this one. Okay, there we go. Outland Advanced Gold, hopefully. There we go. So then if I really wanted to, I'd have to do the reverse as well. But for now, I think we're going to head back to Veldraken and grab our rewards. Wait, when did they change this? There's a Druid trainer here now? Oh. I just saw your message, Mario. Let me see. It's definitely not coming through on my screen. No. Yo, chat, type anything. I'm not getting a message, at least one message. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. No. That's weird. says thoughts on the actual message that I did not see is thoughts on Blizzard making no adjustments till the 17th. I think it's overall fine. I think there was way more adjustments than I even thought there was going to be. Basically, like I maybe it's weird to be like, oh, we're for sure not making changes or something like that. Like you could maybe say that's weird. Like, what if something really needs to be changed? But I also think it's fair to like be like, okay, well, we think our tuning is about right when you factor in Apex talents and stuff like that. So let's see where it's at, and then, you know, after we see how everything's performing with their Apex, to go from there. I think that's fair, but I do think it's odd to be like, oh, we're definitely not doing any changes or whatever. When did they make these changes to Shatrath anyways? Put a bunch of trainers in here and stuff. Like, you could actually make this place your home, kind of. Portal to Keldanas. Valdraken. Alright, let's get the toys at least first. Oh, there's only one toy. Let's get the toy. Then I guess let's get the Outland stuff. And then see where we are. Did I already get that? No. I kind of want to get this too. Guess we can grab the tabard. I like these mantles. I also like the silver tabard. Alright, then we can get like 2 more things for now. Alright. Bunch of Skymaster stuff. Now let's head back to Dornagal. Yeah, MDS. I think that could be true too. If something's like way crazy, they could make like a like something's one-shotting everything or whatever. They could still make a change. I think it's probably more just like a general tuning pass is what they're talking about. But other than that, I think it's fine. I think they've done a lot of tuning here in the pre-patch, and I think it's fair to say now, okay, we want to see how everything works with Apex talents. I think that's really fair. Because the reality is some people are going to have more power in their Apex talents than others. And so if you're super underpowered, maybe your Apex talents are just a little bit overpowered, you know? What are we doing here again? Oh, yeah. Crash. We'll just do this since we're doing Crash anyways. So we need to... I did this a little bit off stream. I need to get my max renown with Crash Trust. So I'm at 19 out of 20 with 0 progress. So I need 2,500 rep. Can you get Crash up from this quest here? Can I get Crash? Oh, 1,500. Oh, obviously. So I'll just do Ecodome on story mode or something. That's going to get me most of the way there. Yeah, if you don't know that dungeon quest that you get there in Dornigal outside the inn, it gives you a ton of rep. I used to just do it just to like... But the Paragon chests are so worthless now. They used to be so good. And now they're kind of bad. So if I go in front of Ecodome, I should be able to do story mode maybe. If not, I'm sure I could solo it on normal. I could probably solo it on Mythic. Alright, who's going to tell me the story? Right here, probably. Nope. Is there no story mode for this one? That's kind of crazy. I wonder if it's in a different spot or something. Oh well, I'm sure I could do it on normal. Like I said, I might be able to do it on Mythic. We don't have to do Mythic Forces, so we can skip whatever we want. Mythic Plus pull? Easy. Man, these guys hit hard. Maybe the bosses can kill me, man. The heck? I'm gonna try to save my cooldowns for the boss. I don't know if I can. I just got to use it. Then just wait. Guess I could be looting. As Hikar. I actually liked Eagle Domo Donnie as a dungeon. It wasn't like great, it's not like memorable, but it's a solid dungeon. Alright, we'll use the defensive. Why not? Okay, that was actually not bad at all. Never tried this before. Can you skip this? Not really. But you can go over here. Nope. Okay. Blizzard, come on. Let us have fun. Is this the first time I've ever listened to the music in Echo Dome? It's a little bit somber. I would say. Okay. Easy enough. So what do I have to pull to get the boss to spawn? Just this guy, maybe? Okay. Should be good. Okay, I like now the music picks up a little bit. Alright, let's use the defensive. Let's heal up. Alright, we got ads here. Let's try to get this done. Alright, let's bubble. Boss is down. Okay. Wait, the boss didn't drop any loot? That's so weird. So now we just gotta go kill Soul Scribe. I think you can pull... I think you can skip anything except for the things right in front of it. So I will try that. I've never been over here before. We don't want to pull the big guy, probably. We go through here. Nope. Okay, this might be bad. Let's just gather everything up here. Okay. All right, easy enough. Can I skip this? Yes. Can I skip this? Yes. Okay. All right, let's rock and roll. A lot easier when you don't have other people to compete with there. Ironically. So that's 1,500 reps, so we just need 1,000 more. Is there a teleport? Do the docks. Docks handled. Many docks, handle it. There's 50 rep. Okay, a lot more to go. So you don't not get much rep per quest. Is there any that give like extra rep? Doesn't really look like it. The special assignment thing will, for sure. Well, let's go help out these docks over here. Thought for sure I just jumped off the edge. Hey, it's one of those guys from Alcatraz. Okay. Stolen weapon. Special assignment unlocked. Squish grubs. Okay. I remember like the first time they added these quests where you have to click on stuff that's moving. There are so many people who just couldn't do it. I was kind of one of them, to be fair. I think it was Cataclysm, really. You know, I should go do the special assignment and see how much rep I get from that. Because maybe I don't even need to do all this stuff. What do I have to do for this one? Torch. One more stalker. Let's go do the special assignment. Need to get a drink. Okay. Kill the sentinels. Somebody already did it. I'm guessing this sentinel's probably dead too. Nope, he's here. Okay. You only get 150 rep for that? Ugh. Okay, it's not going to be as easy as I hoped. Let's exit phase diving. Alright, so we are going to do all the quests. I'm going to go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I might go to the bathroom as well. While I'm up, I'll be right back. Come on, buddy. What? You have nothing there. Maybe.
Oh, you're in the bathroom. I'm like, oh my gosh, he forgot his drink. Yeah, he got home. Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. My wife also got home from work while I was up. So I was talking to her too. Bro, this rep grind is rough. Let's see if I get any rep from turning this quest in. Where do I... Oh, because there's dailies and stuff. I wonder if these dailies give, like, rep. I'm not going to do them, but... There was, like, way too much crap to do in this zone, I feel like. It was just too much. Please give me rep. Nope. Okay. Well, if that's not going to give me rep, I don't care. That stinks. So I think, honestly, the best thing to do for me at this point is hope that even... First of all, that I remember, and that I can still do the daily Dornigal thing, or the weekly Dornigal thing. Like, they don't stop after the next expansion or something. That's probably the best hope that I have. Because I am not grinding out all these world quests every week. Unless they give the bonus rep. The bonus rep ones are fine. It's the non-bonus rep ones that are rough. Alright, so I'll choose Crash. That gets us over halfway there. I'll do that. I have many, many wares. I gotta remember where you even start. Probably Stormwind, I imagine. Is it Stormwind we start at? Where were we told to go? I forget. I should probably get rid of some of these quests too that I'm never gonna do. I don't need that. I mean, honestly, can I like cheese that or something? Can I keep this quest and then do it? I don't think the rewards will update though, so probably not. Let's abandon that. I can abandon that. I'll keep that one for now. Keep that one for now. I'll keep that one for now. Wait, and Taurus. I mean, we're 3 out of 4. Might as well get the last one, I guess. I'll keep that one for now. Abandon. Defeat Saladar on mythic difficulty or higher. I'm probably not gonna do that anytime soon. Sanctum. I could do that right now. Right? Yeah, I should be able to do Shadowland stuff. I don't care about that. This is from my son accepting it. When you share an account and a shared account accepts a battle pet quest, it gets accepted onto your quest as well. Can maybe do Sanctum. Just get this one done. Dragonflight I'll be able to do in midnight. And Taurus I could do as well. High X arc here. I think he mentions like the war fronts. Reclaiming Stormguard was a good first step. Perhaps there's other holdings that could be secured. Eversong, Zolaman, Voidstorm, and Herondar, and the actual Isle. So wait, if you try to go there now, is it just the old version, I imagine? Are these real players? Sounds like a real name. Derbs. Memphis. Sounds like a real name. Morris. Sounds like a real name. Could be. Sometimes it's hard to tell if their bots are real, but looks like we might have 3 new players here. I never finished the lore walking stuff either. Is this a bot? This could be a bot, but could not be. Oh, I need this person. Yeah. Limit. Man, they should really like let people know these people exist. Or maybe I'm just the only one who didn't know, but... Oh, they moved the guys out here. They used to be in this building. I always like to see if I can spot anything, but the reality is anything that's been changed would have been spotted by now. They should change this clock to midnight when the expansion comes out. That'd be hilarious. I know. I wanted to look at some of the news on Wowhead. That makes sense. Let's go back. You know, there was an interview. There's multiple interviews actually that I could look through. First thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at blacksmithing and see how it's different. All right, let's pull this up here. I always do blacksmithing, so let's see it. There's a trainer. There. There's two in. Okay, one might be in the Horde only area. And there's one in Voidstorm, apparently. It's quite simple. You should expect to spend a large amount of gold. You'll be able to mass craft blacksmith hammers all the way until skill 100-100. For those playing specialized armor weapons, you can use the crafting order system. Why is blacksmithing useful in Midnight? That's primary source of all plate gear. Profession equipment is once crucial part. Master repair hammer. I don't care about that much. Making gold with blacksmithing. Weapons. Craftsmithing. The old ways. Armor smithing, weapon smithing, of course. Any cool items? Your harmful spells and abilities have a chance to bleed your target. A dagger that drops off of a boss. Is that the only one that has like a effect on it? That's crazy. So that could be really good in theory. What about armor? Okay, so this stuff has... So there's... This drops off the same boss. Your harmful spells and abilities have a chance to increase your avoidance. Plate fee. That's actually pretty good. And a shield. That gives you power. So there's 3, like, effect things. So nothing really too different. It's mostly the same as the War Within. Nothing crazy. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's see if they have an overview of the interview here. I would watch it actually, but... Prey is a journey similar to Delves, yeah. I mean, I did a guide on Prey myself. story and world design. I mean, I care about that, but not that much. Yeah, when do the prey difficulties come out? I speculated in my This Week in WoW video that just the normal one would be on release, which I think is correct. Normal mode's available in early access. Okay. Hard mode after the first weekly reset. So on release, hard mode's actually available. And then the hardest mode is on March 17th when the raid opens, which kind of makes sense. That's kind of what I would have assumed. All unlocks are account wide. Do 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 do. There's no raid renown. Okay, WoW has pivoted away from the borrowed power of previous expansions, and Midnight's no different. Apex talents are a new introduction of the talent tree, but are intended to stick around for a while. Although borrowed power has kind of a negative connotation now, temporary bonuses that your character can play around like legendaries were kind of cool, so nothing is off the table in the future. Changing crests for each upgrade track was a simplification from the upgrade systems of Dragonflight and War Within. Previous overlap between crests with varied names created a lot more confusion. Now players can much more clearly associate heroic crest with heroic track gear. Yeah, that's very true. So like you would use champion crests until a certain level, then you would need hero crests for your champion gear, and they just kind of streamlined it. So champion track gear only uses champion crests now. Like it's all just very basic and simple. As far as the number of crests are concerned, simplification of a different type. Initially tried scaling costs with each subsequent upgrade becoming more expensive, but ultimately decided the flat cost will be a lot less mathy for players, just trying to figure out what to do with their resources each week. Players should be able to make some sort of rule in their head, like weapons first, then trinkets and chests or whatnot, but trying to do that while still dealing with incremental costs require too much calculation. As far as changing tier tokens, and honestly, somebody put out a whole spreadsheet on how to upgrade your gear most efficiently, and it was really complex, and Blizzard probably just saw that spreadsheet and was like, okay, we're changing it. As far as changing tier tokens, it's a mix of wanting to try something different and aligning armor types to make each token more obvious. They just wanted to see how it plays out. Raid progression, there's no raid renown track. Make it a bit easier for players to approach raids however and whenever they want. With the absence of raid-specific buff unlocked over time, they'll be keeping tabs on completion rates and nerf as appropriate. We're also hoping that gear will help players grow in power organically over time. With 3 different raid locations, each with a different number of bosses, skips and teleports shouldn't feel as necessary, and they can simply prioritize which raid to tackle based on how much time they have on a given day. Designing boss mechanics without computational add-ons and weak orders has been a big focus for the team. The very first boss of Voidspire asked players to play tic-tac-toe, which is something they want to play out in the world. It's a simple game, but they want players to keep their eyes on the battlefield, what the enemy is doing, and to think about how to counter it. The biggest difference and the thing they struggled with in the past is getting players to communicate more rather than deducing what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a big struggle, man, because you're forcing people to use voice chat, right? And that is, there is WoW voice chat, I believe, but you have to, like, turn it on and stuff, and I don't know. I think voice chat's fine, but it's just not normalized that people use the voice chat in the game. Like that people use the WoW voice chat. And so it's like, oh, you have to get in Discord, and then you have to talk, you have to have a microphone. I don't know. I think it's always an issue. With Mythic difficulty in particular, they want everyone to participate in mechanics. Sometimes they'll let players choose who's going to do what and when. Other times randomly assigned in order to add an extra degree of difficulty, which often got flattened out by computational add-ons. Many of the newer encounters now have more static assignments, which should help lead players to developing more of a rhythm and learning the cadence of the fight without as much need for add-ons to keep track of what's going on. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I think they need to make the raids easier. Like it can't just be, oh, they're going to be just as hard as always, but no add-ons. And then all that's going to happen is they're going to let more and more add-ons go, and we're just going to go right back to where we were. Like, you have to rip the Band-Aid off, in my opinion. Like, there should, even on Mythic difficulty, there should be some players, like, you should be able to hide your worst players sometimes. Like, not everybody's Race to World First that has 20 All-Stars, you know? Most guilds have like 5 all-stars or whatever, 10 something, not 20. And you should be able to hide your worst players. Just like you can in sports, right? In basketball, you can hide your worst player and they guard the worst player on the other team. In football, it's harder to in American football to hide your worst player, but like if it's an offensive lineman, you give them help or whatever. Like they get help in blocking. If it's your quarterback, you simplify the offense. If it's a receiver, you give them short passes that they catch and try to run in space. Like there's things you do to help your worst players. And by forcing the worst players to have to be the best players, that's not good design in my opinion. I don't know about soccer if they do that in soccer. In baseball, you hide your worst players at the end of the batting lineup. You hide your worst player in right field, whatever, right? Like you in all sports, in all competition, whatever, team stuff, right? You always hide your worst player somewhere. And that's fine. Every team's going to have a worst player even if they're really good. And the fact that you're not allowed anymore to hide your worst player in raiding is just silly to me. It's really dumb. Like that used to be what I was good at as a raid leader. Even was like finding player like okay, maybe this player is really good at something but really bad at another thing, or maybe they don't have a mic or something, or like whatever. Back in the day, now it's a lot less common somebody doesn't have a mic, but like so they can't do this communication tactic. So they're gonna hide and just stand over there, and now it's like everyone has to do everything, and I don't think that's good design personally. Dungeons, affixes, and rewards. Dungeons have been getting a little shorter, but more important is trying to create parity between the different dungeons of a given season. Players always tend to want to skip the long one and binge the short one until they're sick of it, so the team is trying to do better keeping them all similar playtime. The 30-minute dungeon has felt pretty right and feels like a good length of time to ask players to remain engaged. Great Vault rewards shifted around on the beta as the developers experimented with new ideas, but ultimately, gameplay in Mythic Plus has not changed enough between the War Within and Midnight to warrant changing the reward structure, even if the difficulty remained the same. Players have an expected value for the rewards cap, and so the change drastically from 10 all the way up to 18 would have a pretty big change in expectation, so they brought it back down. The new routing affix is targeted to provide a racing line for newer tanks. The routing affix is cool. Intended to reduce the anxiety burden placed on them by streamlining part of the process and hopefully encourage more players to pick up a new role. Just like a racing game, that line in which computing provides is good, but ultimately not meant to be optimal. As they come to understand more about the game, players should start to learn where they should play safer, where they can or should play safer or be more aggressive. That English is wrong. Non-seasonal Mythic Plus Zero Dungeons should become available on March 3rd after early access ends. So as soon as early access is over, we'll be spamming Mythic Zeros, getting some gear. Add-on changes in review. The goal of the add-on changes has been largely about fairness, making sure that players feel like they're on equal ground whether they have add-ons or not. The developers think it's gone about as anticipated, but there's still work to be done for sure. Add-ons are still welcomed in plenty of forms, from adjusting the way the information is presented to managing non-combat related things like collections and accessibility. In a lot of ways, the team is happy to see folks continue to modify their gameplay experience, but whether or not class and encounter design feels fair will often fall back on those designers rather than the add-on side. Feature of Season 1. Because the Sportfall raid is arriving later in the season, there's like a mini raid coming out. Most players who have already been running content should find it to have an appropriate difficulty and rewards. It won't be the hardest raid they've ever released, but it's going to be a lot of fun. They can promise us that. These mini raids will be an interesting place to play with new rule sets like smaller raid sizes, which is something they'll think about going forward. So will you be able to learn new professions tomorrow even if you didn't get early access? Oh, that's a good question, MDS. Will you be able to learn the professions even if you didn't get early access? Ooh, hold on. That could be a good question. You know, I think the answer is going to be no MDS. Because I think the reality is this. From what I actually know, I don't think so. Because the trainer to learn it, I think, is in Silvermoon. I think there's a trainer in Silvermoon and a trainer in Voidstorm. So I don't think you'll be able to, because you won't be able to go there until you can until you have the expansion or whatever unlocked. So I do not think you'll be able to actually. We'll meet a Dominar in the Voidstorm named Decimus. Yeah, this is a good. I like this storyline. No comment on Turbo Buzz. The team is constantly iterating and experimenting with interesting systems for players to find cool stuff to make their character stronger. Cersei's Circlet is one example of being closely tied with the Siren Island, while Turbo Boost being more thematically associated with the Goblins of Undermine is another. The team is going to continue playing around with different systems, but philosophically, they want to retain novelty. They don't want it to end up feeling like players will expect the same thing every 0.5.7 patch. They know players look forward to the unknown. That's why the Turbo Boost was different than the Circlet, and why some things we might see in the future will be different than what we've seen in the past. Dylan's most excited for the Murder Row minigames, but that's not in Season 1 Dungeon Pool. From Season 1, it would be Mycera Caverns. It features an incredible vista while approaching the final boss, and from its encounter mechanic, the whole dungeon is begging for high keys. Internal playtests for the final boss of March of Keldanas have also been a blast. Without spoiling, its mechanic is not something they could have done in a world where computational add-ons would take dynamic assignments and automatically correlate them to static responses. Teams are going to be able to play a lot more with making the fight easier or harder based on coordination, instead of just flooding the arena with one-shot danger orbs. Paul is partial to Den of Nalorak, which isn't in Season 1, so they don't like the Season 1 dungeons. But as part of the Zolomon campaign, players will be entering the dreams of the bear, Loa, for the majority of the dungeon, in a sort of dream-like space, which is about what you'd expect for the dreams of a bear to be about, gathering food and surviving the winter. Seasonally, he's more excited to go back to Pit of Saran, which is the earliest dungeon they've reached back to in Mythic Plus so far. Raid-wise, Paul is most excited for the final encounter of the Voidspire, Crown of the Cosmos. They've been intentionally shy about exactly who will be fighting there, but if you go in game and you dig into the dungeon journal, you'll probably figure it out. The fight itself is spectacular and leads into some really good story that fits in between March of Keldanas raid. I actually love those. I love those dub interviews, especially if they give any kind of good information. Heron are not accessible during midnight early access. That makes sense. And I don't care about leatherworking. Yeah. All I know is I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to level. I'm so curious, so I actually want to just fly up there. What happens if you try to go to the new zones? I'm sure many people have tried and figured it out already, but you know, I can probably get a lot closer instead of flying all the way there. Okay. Eastern Kingdoms. Airy Peak is probably closest. We're 25 hours away. Do 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 do. Well, you can see it. What the heck is this? Oh. You've entered the lands of midnight. Turn back. Okay. Oh, wait. Strathholm? Did Strathholm get redone? I forgot. What if I try to go on over here? Oh. Oh no, that's a quick teleport. Where's it put me? Okay, not far. Just puts me at the door here. Oh, and this is portal takes you to the old one, I guess. Would be my guess. Beyond the lands of midnight, where Xalatath and the Devour host wage war in Azeroth, or were you looking to visit the age where Kal-Thalas was under threat from the Scourge and demons? When would you like to go? Can you show me what Eversong Woods and Ghostlands were like during the age of the Burning Crusade? Oh. I wish there was a way to sneak in there. I can see it. Don't teleport me. No. You could probably get on it and land. I wonder if you can land on it. There's probably just no NPCs there or something. I bet I could land on that tower. There's probably just like no NPCs. I just gotta like time it out right here. Alright, and go! Go, 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 go. Alright, we're in midnight. We almost made it. We got the Twilight Crypt Delve. Imagine if I could get into the Delve. That would be crazy. I just don't want to get too close yet. Eastern Plaguelands still, okay. There it is. There's a new zone. Okay, okay, I'm leaving. Don't teleport me. Dang it. Let's just try to skirt the outside of it. It just said I was in the Twilight Highlands. I think if I go out of the fatigue zone, it'll put me into the new zone. Where am I at? Oh, I got out of... Oh, okay. I'm in Great Sea. I'm in Great Sea. I'm in Great Sea. I'm in the Great Sea. No! Okay. So if you go too far north, I think it just automatically gets you too. What if we try to go up left here? Is this person trying to get into? Yep. Do, 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 do. You can literally see the tower there. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to go there. I didn't mean to go there. I'm not there anymore. Oh my gosh, they really do not want anyone sniffing around. There's many of us here trying to do the same thing. I gotta go really far out and around. Do, 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 do. No, 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 no. You made this zone way too big. That's not fair. I'm in Hearthglen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's just no way. There's no shot. The fatigue thing's probably the best bet. They made this zone, like, technically stretch way too far down. We'll try one more time to go, like, way out and around. We'll have to go north from, like, Tears Fall.
How many patties do you want me to make you?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
3 or 4?
probably 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you even go north at all, it's just cooked. Alright, it was worth a shot. I waved the white flag. Dun, dun. Oh, yeah, that's the Brawlers Guild one. Everyone's just kind of ready to play, man. There's nothing, like, everyone's just ready to go. Everyone's just like, hey, can we go yet? Oh yeah, I was gonna go see if I could solo that. Let's go to Herald symbol. Good old Orbos. Raid difficulty, mythic. Dang. Way more people in Orbos than I would have thought. I think there's a portal to the maw. And then other than that, you can like jump into it or something. I think I just jump in here. I think they added a portal or something, but this was cool part of Shadowlands, but I like the portals. Alright, I need to go to there. Well, this place will give me some PTSD. can always go down to Corthia. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do I get to Corthia? There it is. I forget where the entrance is at. This way, I guess. I was always one of the people helping summoning here for my guild, but... Yeah, because everything would be dead because everyone would be constantly running here. Yeah, it's right up here. I'd sometimes do this world quest containing the Hellsworn because it was just right here on the way to the raid. Morgoth that's not here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Should be easy then. I'm supposed to do this. Primary stat increased by 15%. Immune to stuns. Your attacks have a high chance to steal benefit from it. Sure. Charmer Beast Heart. Immune to stun. Steal beneficial. I think we probably take that. Become immune to fear and stun. One more. Wait, what covenant am I? Do I have a... Yeah, Ashen Hollow. Let's go. Okay, so they intentionally give you the effects that you need to be able to solo the boss. I was wondering how that was going to work. Alright, Tergrew. Doesn't matter, he just instantly dies. Smugglers plundered poisons. Then I have to wait for him to open a portal or something. Okay, I think we go through here. Okay. Okay. Then we go this way, I think, to the eye guy. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, do I have to take the hooks or whatever? I vaguely remember this. Ah, okay. Okay. We kill him, then we go up these stairs to the 9. I don't remember him taking this long to get here. Hello? Hello, are you bugged? Is there something I didn't do? Maybe it's because I didn't kill this thing. What about now? There we go. The Eye of the Jailer. Alright, let's start with a nice Ashen Hollow. Okay, we do again. Dang, got a lot of stuff there. Gaze piercer. That's kind of sick. Jump down here. Now we have the 9. Oh, shut up, Sylvanas. Alright. And then we need to go up here. Torment chambers. I think it's an elevator. Thought at least. There it is. What's over there? It's kind of sick looking over there. Aura. And we jump down here. Then you either go left or right. We usually went left, I think, to Remnant. I never played with the sound on before, so I never knew Garrosh was screaming the entire time you're in here. Oops. Okay. Ashen Hollow? Then we do Soul Render, I think? I don't remember. Maybe Paintsmith, actually. Nope, Soul Render. There's Garage. Might as well watch this for old time's sake.
I must answer for my crimes. Repent for my sins. But every choice I made, I would proudly make again.
Unhinged Garage.
Submit to no one. Not you. Not the jailer. And not that coward thrall. For the Horde!
Garage staying holding this grudge for Thrall. Oh, the old dodging. This was actually sick. Painsmith was sick. This whole room was sick. This boss was sick. Okay. Hit it with the old Ashen Hollow. Oh. Well, luckily that won't kill me. Left. When did they add this little blue light? It wasn't there when I did Prague. Makes it a little easier. Coming down. Oh yeah, we have to kill these guys. I guess I don't have to. Oh my gosh, I can't skip the phases. I could bust out my... Oh yeah, now we got the balls. Oh, I got hit. I think I was moving quick. I remember the moving slower, honestly. I guess maybe after you do it a million times, it seems like it's moving slower. Something like that, probably. Shadow Steel Face Cage, that sounds cool. Mail. Oh wow, that is kind of neat. I thought I already had that though. I thought I was using that on my... I'm gonna move this stuff down here. I thought I was using that on my dragon at one point. Dude, this raid is actually kind of sick. I liked it when it was relevant too. Oh yeah, then there's the boss over there. You can kind of see everything. Sometimes you don't take time to appreciate it when you're progging it. Alright, so now I need to go to either Fate Scribe or Kaltazad. Probably skip a lot of it. You know, everyone's saying that the jailer was the one with the master plan, but Kaltazad basically says that he was behind everything. For too long, I had to disguise my true motives, pretend to false masters, when all the while it was I who helped architect Azeroth's end. The hour has come to make you pay for the indignities I suffered in Naxxramas. Now at long last, you'll kneel before Kaltazad. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Good old Fate Scribe. A quintessential weak aura boss here.
You can eat snacks when you get home. We're not going to be gone for that long. Maybe an hour. Just remember when you're there to not touch your face. Okay. Look at the dog. So I'm going to give you some medicine. Now, go. I don't know what dog is talking about.
The dog's out today.
Yeah.
I know that mom said don't touch my face.
Yeah, don't let him lick your face.
He's probably gonna be inside.
Yeah.
But it's right the corners.
Oh yeah, we have to do the single target guy. Guardian of the first ones.
Oh, could be some cold scale. What time's up with
I think this bridge might disappear or something. I can't remember.
Wait, this is that toy? This is real. Wait, kind of real. I got this camera.
Well, that was super easy. Now we go to Kel'Thuzad.
Oh, that one's it. It was the big one. They always skip around and maybe watch.
Wait. Okay, at least I get to one-shot him. Hey. Okay. At least that's really easy to solo. I was kind of worried. I didn't know how it was going to work. Asgram, High Lord, Trollbane, High Inquisitor, White Mane. Wait, did I get that quest done? Is this for heroic or something? Oh my gosh, is this the heroic one? Oh, it's normal. Oh my gosh, why do I have this? The main reason I came here is pointless. I thought I never got the mythic skip, but I did. It makes sense. We farmed the mounts for everybody in the guild, so.
Guys, you have to go. You have to go play finally.
Okay. I can't believe people used to get hit by this. Shows how far things have came in a really short time. Because even I used to think this was fast. And now I don't think it's fast at all. I used to think, oh my gosh, this is so fast. I think they slowed it down at one point, but geez.
Your efforts are futile. Oribos is within my grasp. No! We will stop you! Jaina, we need a portal. The jailer must not take the Eternal City!
I'm gonna go now, Belle. I was doing here so I was with my head last night. And Robin was so. Yeah, well.
I mean, I'm sure I could just run through this stuff, but... We have to interrupt this. Come on, Dawn Light. Keep ticking. Okay. Anduin. No. Leaving. Oh, yeah.
I don't have some out right there.
Whatever.
Is once again
The way is open, Zobor!
What? No. What the heck? I didn't cancel it. It like messed up. I just got the legendary bow. Or what? Wait, so do I unlock that now? Yeah, that's kind of sick. I actually got 2 of them somehow. Old Warrior Soul, Blessed Slot Trinket, and I got the quiver too. That's cool. I didn't know you could get that. We're 24 hours away. Right now. Till midnight. Midnight leveling. Probably wasn't even any gold. 1,000 gold for all that? That's crazy. Oh boy. There we go. We're 24 hours out from midnight. And I am ready for it to start, to be honest. Tomorrow, what I'm debating on doing is... I'm debating tomorrow on going live late, since I'm going to... Like I said, if at 3 p.m. my time, go like 5 p.m. my time or something. Since I'm probably going to play a little bit longer. We'll see for sure if that's what I do. Get on like an hour early before the start of it and get set up and get in the right area, stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking about doing that because then I don't even know how long I'm going to stream. Probably pretty, as long as the servers are going, probably pretty late. So, yeah. So that's kind of the plan tomorrow, is maybe start a little bit later, but then go later. But we'll see how the day goes and how the servers are looking and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to call it for today because there's just nothing to do, honestly. And I'm just kind of obsessed with thinking about midnight. Yeah, you know, hopefully tomorrow everyone has a lot of fun. Whether, you might be playing midnight yourself, so you might not be even here or anything like that. But hopefully everyone has fun playing. I know I will for sure. Shout out to MDS and Mario. A little bit light on the chat today, not gonna lie. That's all right. But yeah, we'll see you in 24 hours or before that, like probably 22 or 23 hours. We'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, I'm excited to start playing, man. It's like the anticipation's kind of killing me because you can get on the game, but you can't do anything. You know, you just want to kind of play. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, I hope everyone has fun, whether you stop in stream or not. If you're playing, hopefully you have fun and enjoy the experience. And hopefully the storyline's good. I think it kind of is. So we'll see you tomorrow, and I'll be reading all the quests and doing watching all the cutscenes and stuff like that as well. So I'll catch you guys next time, and peace.